You bring me closer to God. Capricorn and Pisces in love. This is a little bit of an interesting couple. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and how to fix a relationship like this, so stay tuned. It's your favorite Pisces astrologer, Mina, and I'm here to deliver a fan requested compatibility video. Today I'm going to talk about Capricorn and Pisces in love. So if you're in a relationship like this or want to be in one, this video is for you. We're going to talk about the negative, the positives. Wow, I just did that reverse. And most importantly, how to fix the problems in this relationship, because I believe when there's love, there's always a way forward. And of course, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you can be updated when I upload. Thank you for supporting my dream. And stay to the end, I might add some extra bonus info. So yeah, Capricorn and Pisces in a romantic relationship is surprisingly very positive. I know it seems weird, like Pisces is a very emotional dreamer, not very grounded in reality. Capricorn is grounded in reality, and they are very kind of cold yet stern and serious, hard workers. Capricorns are the kings and queens of work, work, work. They love having goals, something to work towards. It's very satisfying for Capricorn. So how do these two end up together? Like, where is the draw? I almost want to start with the negatives, but let me give you a glimpse of the positive in a Capricorn and Pisces relationship. Well, I want to say that they're sextile in aspect. I call sextiles treasure building aspects because there's something you have to work for, and once you get it, it's so good, it's treasure, and it's so rewarding because you had to put in the effort, both you Capricorn and Pisces. So it's a very collective, warm, satisfying energy when you put in the work for a relationship like this. And another thing that doesn't always get discussed because it's so easy to miss is that they embody a very traditional energy flow and pair, because Venus, the planet of love, desire, attraction, is exalted in the sign of Pisces. And Mars, masculine, the planet of aggression, how we hunt, how we go after things, our energy, is exalted in the sign of Capricorn. So you can see how this pair can have insane physical attraction. The chemistry is off the charts. They're like the shy yet aggressive lovers. Capricorn and Pisces. So of course, yeah, there's just a natural flow, and a lot of these relationships will happen, but are they one night stands? Are they just a little glimpse? Are they a short relationship? Are they going to head towards long-term relationship territory? That is the problem, because I think the attraction and chemistry is so big that this can be like a big hookup. Really easy to hook up with one another and not do anything serious. So gotta watch out for that. But yeah, it's really good stuff here. So let's start with the negative, because I probably have so many Capricorns watching me now, and you're like, tell me the real. Give it to me first, the bad news. So the bad news is that Capricorn in general, because they're ruled by Stone Cold Saturn, and they're cardinal, meaning they're bossy, they're leadership energy, and they're earth, so very solid, concerned about money, time, future. They can be very negative and harsh because they're looking for something real and solid in another person in terms of a long-term commitment. They're like human home security systems. They have the best bullshit detector. I truly think so in the zodiac. Probably better than Scorpio for one reason, because emotion is not clouding their judgment. Now, Scorpios are experts at like reading in between the lines emotionally and finding little tidbits of important information that you can't just have in a snapshot like Capricorn can. But yeah, their lie detector, BS detector is amazing. And if they detect that something isn't real, isn't solid, isn't what it seems, they're out. So it's really important, Pisces, because you're a dreamer. You can get really lost in fantasies and stuff that's not real. You can really want to build up an idealized self instead of like a real self. I'm not judging, I'm a Pisces too. This will make Capricorn uncomfortable because they're going to be like, who is Pisces? Who is Pisces? I need to know because I'm not going to invest my time if I don't know who I'm actually investing it in. So if you want to like step away from the idealized self, now's the time to do it, Pisces, because Capricorn is not going to consider you as a candidate for the position of being their long-term mate if you don't do that. Yet Capricorn, I will say that Pisces people are really weird. You might get a beep beep on your home security system when you hear Pisces talk. Like you can sniff something that's not true, but what is the weight of their lie? I think like SZA, I love her music. She's an awesome R&B artist. She apparently like lied about liking cake or something. She's a Pisces, sun or moon, I forget. I'm like, this is such a Pisces thing. Like her liking or not liking cake, is it really a big deal? Of course, I'm a Pisces, so I'm like, no, it's not really a big deal. So I think Pisces people are very interesting because they will, when they're good, I'm talking about the good Pisces people, not the John Wayne Gacy type Pisces people. But when they're good, they will tell you the truth about the big things, so Jupiter of them. And maybe they'll lie about some stupid crap, like liking cake. It doesn't mean that they're lying about the big important stuff. So not all lies are created equal in the Pisces universe, Capricorn. So you might not be accurately judging them. You might be missing a big opportunity because you want them to be honest about liking cake. Just saying that. And Pisces, sometimes Capricorns can be very domineering, bossy, negative. They can be a ball of stress. Not all Capricorns handle stress well. Just like their opposite, not all Cancers regulate their emotions well. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn who's just really stressed and they're just going to put a lot of pressure on you to do X, Y, Z, it's going to make you want to swim away, run away real quick, because it's just going to be a lot of pressure and negativity and no positive result. And Capricorn, you're a results person. If you're not giving the Pisces a positive result in this relationship, if you're not giving them some of those serotonin, good feel feelings, then it's not going to be a good investment for them. Where you can fix this relationship is you have to have a similar goal. In Pisces language, a similar dream. In Capricorn language, a similar vision for the future. That will make this couple stick like nothing, no one else. And I love it when they can do this. I call Capricorn and Pisces couples who can do this, have a similar vision of the future. They're the dream builder couples. So if Pisces is a musician and so is Capricorn, then they can build on that together. And Pisces can do something really magical. I guess I'm talking about the positive stuff now. Hello. Pisces can believe in you, Capricorn. And I know you're like, what? Who needs that? That's not valuable. I want you to think back in a time, even if it wasn't you. Maybe you had no one who believed in you when you were a kid, Capricorn. But did you ever see someone else getting taught how to do something really hard by someone who believed in them? Maybe you saw a dad teaching their son how to drive a car. And you saw that dad saying, you're doing a good job, you could do this. This is where Pisces really shines. When they love you, they will believe in your dream. Big, because they're Jupiter people, so big belief. In a very pure, genuine way. And that can propel someone to greatness. That can help someone reach a new height. And Capricorns are all about reaching new goals. So don't shortchange, don't devalue Pisces' ability to believe in the most highest version of yourself. to believe in what's important to you because it will benefit you. It will so much. And Pisces don't devalue Capricorn's structure that they provide to you, that protection, that predictability, that down to earth life that they give you. Don't take it for granted because that's their love languages. Maybe giving you a place to stay, you having clean clothes, you having a safe place to be, you having food. That's so earth, right? And I know it's not super fantasy levels romantic, but that's earth romantic, all right. So if you're in a time in your life, which I hope you are, this will have to be a Pisces who is ready to have something real. Never forget, Pisces people were represented by two fish, and these two fish can mean so many different things, but it's like one foot in the fantasy world and one foot on the ground. And when that one foot on the ground in reality becomes stronger and more powerful than the other, then you might be ready to have something real and reliable and trustworthy, like a Capricorn can bring you. Now, is a Capricorn going to be like super romantic? It depends on the chart. You know, this is a general reading. I should have said this in the beginning. If you don't resonate with what I'm saying, please look at your charts of you and your love. If you can't figure it out, email me. We'll set up a reading. But anyway, in general, Capricorns are just not the most romantic, and Pisces just thrives off of romance. So Pisces, you're going to be the creator of romantic moments, and Capricorn will silently appreciate it. But will they be able to reciprocate that type of romantic love you can give them? Maybe not, because it's just not in their wheelhouse. Also, one thing that you both kind of have in common in a negative sense in some ways, because Pisces is a water sign, they're very emotional. You're both kind of emotionally avoidant. Let me explain. Capricorns, and again, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, just a professional astrologer sharing my opinion. I don't know if you know attachment theory in psychology. If you don't, look it up. It's very interesting, very beneficial to know your attachment style. I would say that Capricorns are very avoidant attachment style people, meaning that when emotions run high, they run away. They don't stay to problem solve. And they don't even readdress the issue. Pisces, on one hand, on one fish, they're very securely attached people because they just trust in the good of their Capricorn. Yet they have another foot that could be very avoidantly attached themselves, like they themselves can run away from big emotional moments, mostly if they're negative. If there's a big angry fight, big negative interaction, a Pisces can be like super avoidant. They don't want to fight, they want to make love instead, type of deal. So it's really important to work on your conflict resolution skills and to embody a safe place for each other to exist. I think when Capricorn is the best, they honestly are very kind, empathetic people because they know what a hard life is like, and they really respect anyone, no matter who you are, if you work hard. So even if they can't match your emotional nature, Pisces, like if you're just running to your Capricorn, you're crying, you're telling them about your day, they can at least embody a silent, safe, protective space for you. But they might not reciprocate vocally, like also whine and complain about their day. It really depends on the chart, but hopefully you can accept this as enough for you, Pisces. And Capricorn, when you really embody that safe space, even if you're kind of scared inside, like, oh, things are getting so emotional, you're just like becoming your Pisces hero. And you're becoming even more important to them. And I know you like to be someone with importance, something big in the world. And even though that's not the same as a job title, you're gaining power in the relationship. I'll just put it in earth terms. So you're making it more solid for your Pisces. This just sets the ground to appreciate each other. Another big negative thing is that Capricorns, because they are that human home security system. They don't trust people very easily because they see through, honestly, probably better than Scorpios, they see through people's intentions, especially if they're bad. And they don't have emotion, like Scorpio being a water sign, holding them back from this assessment. Um, Pisces, on the other hand, likes to trust in the good of people. So they could just be like stressed out over their Pisces, trusting the wrong people. Um, this is just Capricorn loving you, Pisces. Try not to be too stressed out about it. And Capricorn, you have to learn like when to loosen the leash on your Pisces because they are ruled by Jupiter. They love freedom. Um, I know this is so hard because you love safety. So another thing in this couple is you really need to be very clear-headed about building trust because Pisces are a little bit silly in the way that they just want people to naturally believe and trust them with no proof. Yet Capricorn needs the proof. So Pisces really needs to step out of their feelings with this and just realize you're loving your Capricorn, my Pisces people, when you're just giving them the proof so they can safely trust you. So yeah, trust issues can come up big time here. I think it's just really important to be honest with one another. Although I will say that I was listening to this song, it brought me back. It was Mario Wainen's called I Don't Want to Know. If you blame me, keep it on the low. I think that's so like Capricorn and Pisces because Pisces is all about their idealized self and Capricorn is about like being an image of something that gives them respect in the world. So they curate that image really closely so they can have safety in the real world. So I think that if they were doing something sneaky, I think in some part of the mind in a Pisces Capricorn relationship, they just wouldn't want to know. Just don't disrespect me. Pisces, please don't disrespect your Capricorns in public or in private. And Capricorns, don't desecrate your Pisces sensitive heart because they're romantics. I would say that the most positive thing about this couple is dream building. And if you have that same vision, you can really build each other up. You can have a strong future because Pisces, you will know when Capricorn's serious about you when they start the interview questions. I can't say who initiates this relationship, but Capricorn is ultimately the person that's going to progress it or not. They are super control freak type of people and they do not entrust their future in the hands of anyone. So they're in control. Like if they stay in the relationship, it's because they've made an assessment. It doesn't matter the other person in some ways. Like it's up to them. And they're the Mars energy kind of. So it makes sense. So Pisces, when your Capricorn's being a little invasive, I know you're very private. Let it happen. If you like your Capricorn, if you trust them, this is them saying, hey, you're a serious candidate to become my long-term partner. And that's a positive thing, right? So yeah, I think that with really realistic expectations of the differences here, yeah, you don't want to be too negative, Capricorn, and Pisces, you don't want to be too dismissive of Capricorn's real ass concerns because they're smart people. You got to meet in the middle. You just have to be going the same place, you guys. That's what I really think about this relationship. I love it so much. Bonus info is that I want to talk about some famous couples. So I really love Layla and Alex Hormozy. They're like two really successful business people. They have a YouTube channel. You probably know them. Layla's a Capricorn person. She has a Cap moon. And Alex is the Pisces person. He has the Pisces moon. I know, Julie, you asked me to do Pisces man, Capricorn woman, vice versa. I really don't like to do gendered videos because we're all energy people. It really doesn't matter our gender identity, our sexuality. We're just energy. But I understand why you like those videos. I'll just give you real world couple examples, and I might do a video on Instagram about Capricorn man, Pisces woman, Pisces man, Capricorn woman, maybe, just because you asked. But in general, I don't like to do this stuff. But anyway, Layla is like a really hard-working Capricorn moon, and her and Alex have a really interesting love story. She's really like she is the person that makes the earth stuff happen. And Pisces, okay, I hope you stay this long because this is a really sweet bonus tip. If something about your dream, my Pisces people, irritates you, especially if it's like logistics, like something to do with your computer, like if you're a writer, it might stress you out that you have to update your laptop. You have to make sure it's charged. You want to make sure that your working area is clean. You want to make sure that your lights are charged, that make your space prettier. All that stuff, oh my goodness, your Capricorn, they will notice that and they will make sure that's all done because that's not stressful for them at all. Not at all. And that will make you feel like so supported, right? Because they're taking the hard stuff for you out of your dream. That's what I think Layla did for Alex. I think she did all the hard earth stuff to make them successful. And he did something really beautiful for her. He believed in her. And it's that powerful Pisces Jupiterian belief that can really make people reach new heights. You know, of course, he's a little bit of a Virgo and a little critical, like, but for the most part, he is very like positive in terms of their relationship and always encouraging her. So they are really growing in the same direction that's both satisfying to them, and I think that's why it works. But yeah, she's a boss babe, and that's what makes that pair work, because Pisces men, they kind of need a boss babe. Just my little opinion. I know I said I don't do gendered stuff, but I noticed some things. Another couple I like is the reverse. It's Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling. Eva is the Pisces sun. Ryan Gosling is the Cat moon. And of course, they're both actors. They have a family, and because they're heading on that same creative path, that same career path, it just works out, this energy combo. Another couple not as well known is Trent Reznor. He's a Cap rising, the singer from Nine Inch Nails. And his wife, Maureen. I think she is an Aries stellium. I love her. She's so pretty. But she's a Pisces Mercury. And the reason why this is relevant and I consider them in this matchup is that her Mercury is conjunct his chart ruler, I'm pretty sure. He is Saturn in Pisces, ruling his Capricorn rising chart. And they seem like a really great couple. Again, they're both musicians, are going on the same path, so they're just building each other up. Build it up, build it up. So yeah, I love this match. Even though it has problems, when it works out, it just works out so well. One thing I will say though, they can both have a propensity to hold back. Capricorn will not want to hurt Pisces with certain things that they might think, or they might not want to add stress to the daily routine by saying certain things. They might think that saying certain things is disrespectful, and they don't like to be disrespectful to the people they love. And they might just be super avoidant and not want to spend the energy arguing about something that they could say that's true but controversial. Just depends. And Pisces can, really be shy in terms of that. If your Capricorn's like super, super judgmental, which every Capricorn kind of goes through that phase, Pisces like hates judgmental energy. Like they just really don't like that vibe. They can really hold back maybe certain mistakes or certain things about them that they could feel that Capricorn could potentially judge. So yeah, there's that. Oh, and also Pisces, super bonus tip. I know that you like to do things behind the scenes to make your person's life better. Capricorn might not notice. They might not notice. They are just like on the go. They are busybody people, especially if they're like super ambitious. They might not even slow down to notice the little fairy godmother stuff you do. Make sure you write a list. Maybe like that could be your love letter to them, like, hey honey, did XYZ for you. And they will read that and they'll be like, oh, that's really nice. But don't count on them to notice it. I see this fail a lot. Capricorn likes things that can be measured. And if they really don't know what you're doing behind the scenes, it's hard for them to like count it as real. because they're very concerned with what's real. And that can be kind of a sore spot in the relationship. But Pisces can prove to you that even if something's not real, it can potentially be real. Like when they believe in you to get that next goal, when that goal happens, it's a reality. So it's a very cool couple because they're almost like a beautiful contradiction. Um, but yeah, love this couple so much. Let me know if you love this video. Tell me what couple you want discussed next, and I will see you in the next